You know, there's a lot of people who want to get into a Harley Davidson motorcycle, but really don't know where to start and don't want to spend that premium on a brand new motorcycle. In today's video, I'm going to give you the top 6 Harley Davidson motorcycles you can buy for under $4,000. That's right, under $4,000. I'll tell you exactly what to look for. If we haven't met before, hello, I'm Brandon Hart, and clearly I love Harley Davidson motorcycles and I want them to be accessible to everyone. And what better example than my 2001 Harley Davidson Softail Deuce. Believe it or not, I purchased this bike for $3,800 bucks. And at the time it had, I think 15, hang on a second. We'll see how many miles I put on. I think I put about 3,000, yeah. 15,000 miles when I bought this bike. I got a little over 18,000 on it now. But I'm here to tell you, you can find a great deal and a reliable motorcycle at the same time. Most of these bikes are going to be early 2000s models. I like to stay above 2000s. I find that resale really sticks a little bit better. You're going to be looking most likely at the twin cam platform. We'll get into the list. It's a beautiful day. I'm actually here by the coast near Clearwater Beach. Let's jump on this bike and get into the list. I gotta show you all this view. This is by Clearwater Beach, and I'm sure the camera's not gonna do it justice, but it's the most beautiful scene right on the beach. Let's get this thing started. See what I mean with that twin cam sound? Come on. It's my favorite Harley Davidson engine because of the sound. All right, we're gonna go right because the sky's a little dark towards Clearwater Beach. Try to avoid getting rained on. We're just going to start off with number 6, the Harley Davidson Softail Deuce. I mentioned I bought this bike for $3,800 bucks. I see deals out there all the time. This was a very limited production bike, and a few things about the Deuce are unique to it. One is this gas tank. It's got the stretched out gas tank, which you don't find on any other Harley Davidson bikes. You also have the tail light, which, believe it or not, is shared with the V-Rod of all bikes. It came with a ton of chrome from the factory, lots of chrome covering, sort of took advantage of the early 2000s chopper craze. I don't know the exact production dates. I want to say it was like 99 to 2007, 2008-ish, you know, 7-8 year run. The Deuce wasn't super desirable at the time. Bike number 5 on this list for under $4,000 is the Harley Davidson Sportster. Now, this is probably the most common bike we're going to talk about, so I wanted to put it higher on the list. You will have no problems finding an early to late 2010s Harley Davidson Sportster, 883, 1200, 48, all those different models. What I'd recommend, because a lot of people start with the Sportster, so if it's your first Harley, great way to get into it without a significant investment, but maybe look towards that 1200. The price is not going to be an insane difference, and you're going to get a little bit more power to grow into with that motor, still on the smaller Sportster platform. These don't have the twin cam motors, they have Evo motors. And if you've talked to anyone about Evo motors, they are iconic because they're extremely reliable. You could probably shoot a bullet at an Evo engine and it's still gonna run. There's a reason why the Sportster is one of the most popular Harleys of all time. And you will definitely find some for under $4,000. Heck, you might even find like a 2012 for around that price now. They're coming down significantly. Bike number 4 on the list, the Harley Davidson Fat Boy. That's right, early 2000s Fat Boys. Channel your inner Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger. You can picture it right now with the sunglasses and leather jacket, the shotgun, maybe not the shotgun in your hometown, but you get the drift. You can find a used Fat Boy, fairly low miles, for under $4,000. I found one for $3,500 yesterday with 12,000 miles. It was black. Heck, you're gonna have to prevent me from going out there this weekend and buying that bike. A heck of a deal. And I thought about it, I'm like, you know, nobody hates a Fat Boy. They're just an iconic Harley Davidson. Bike number 3 on this list is a Road King Classic, or Road King Police, or just Road King. You can find them out there. These might have a little bit more miles for the price than your Softails or your Sportsters, but there are a handful of Road Kings for sale in Florida right now, under $4,000. They might need a little work, okay? So make sure you got someone out there. If you don't know what you're looking for, check things out, make sure there's no crazy leaks. If there is, you know, make sure it can be fixed. Take a look at it, bring a mechanic with you, whatever you got to do. But the Road King's a great option if you want that extra room. And they come with the hard bags. Tell you what, riding the Deuce, look, I got a sling bag on because I hate wearing a backpack. My whole back gets sweaty. But having those bags, saddlebags are great. I just don't like the look of them so much on Softails. But the Road King, they belong. And you could do a really cool Vicla build. You could just keep it standard, classic. There's a whole lot you can do to make a Road King your bike. Listen, the great thing about Harley Davidson, they don't really change too much over time. That might be the worst thing about them too, in some people's opinions. But look, if you looked at an early 2000s Road King and a 2015 Road King, you're not going to see a whole lot of difference. And the same with a lot of these bikes, like Softail, Deluxe, Heritage. They haven't changed a lot over the years, and a lot of people actually desire the pre-Milwaukee 8 motors, those twin cam engines. They are sought after, and they always will be. At number 2, we're gonna have our Softails. I know the Deuce is a Softail, but I put it in its own category. It's a little different, but I'm thinking the Softail Heritage. You're probably not gonna find a Deluxe for under $4,000. These bikes are very popular right now. But I did have a friend pick up a Heritage for under $3,000. And it didn't run, but hang on a second. He made a couple minor tweaks to the carburetor, and voila, that thing fired right up. So if you know what you're doing, you have a little bit of mechanical knowledge, you could spend a couple $100, fix the carburetor, and you got yourself a steal. Softail Heritages, they're the great blend of functional, but also have that look to them. The classic heritage look. You could do a Vicla build, you can keep it classic. Just like the Road King. These bikes are so versatile. You can have the soft bags on it. Some of them have hard bags. You could have a quick detachable windshield for longer trips. It's like kind of like the pickup truck of Harley Davidson. They can do it all. You can put a passenger on the back, not have to worry about it, but it's still light enough where you enjoy your ride, a solo. So I think the Softail is just that perfect blend. All right, before we get into the number 1 bike you can get for under $4,000, why don't you let me know what I missed so far? Also, if you found a good deal for a good price, let me know in the comments. I want to see, because heck, I gotta be on the lookout for these bikes.
Also, let me know what you think the number one used Harley is under $4,000. Your guess is in, and drum roll please. Da-da-da-da. The number one Harley to buy under $4,000 is a Dina. Yes, a Dina. All you Dina bros are smiling ear to ear right now, and I would be too. The key here, when you're looking for a Dina, there's different models, okay? You got the wide glides, which have like the wider forks in the front. You have the low rider, which is probably the more popular model. I don't know, the FXD something or other. Not as good with all the abbreviations. But the key with the Dina is they have the exposed shocks in the rear, exposed springs. So don't get it confused with a Sportster, because it is a larger frame, but it's also different than the Softail, because the Softail has hidden suspension. That's why they call it the Softail, believe it or not. But the Dina, you can see the suspension. A lot of people like to hook these bikes up and stunt them. If you go to a bike event, bike rally, and there's a stunt show going on, I will bet my entire life savings you'll have some Dinas in that show. So also something to keep in mind when you're buying them, look for some signs of abuse. But if you're trying to go for like a classic Dina build and it's got some bags on it, maybe you don't like the bars, you can always add some T-bars, take the bags off, clean it up. You can find yourself a good deal. I was looking at one the other day, $3,500 for a 01 Dina. It had 12,000 miles on it. 12 or 15. Under 20,000 miles. And conquered purple, just like the Deuce. I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't thinking about it. I rode my buddy Tim's Dina. He's got a 2014, I believe. But what I really like about it is it has that old engine shake. And my Deuce doesn't have that. Maybe it's the way that they mount the motors. The motor mounts are a little different. I like it. Some people might not. But I think the Dina is that quintessential. I hate using these terms. The Dina is an awesome bike. They look awesome. They sound awesome. They're reliable. And it's going to get you out on the road where you need to be. So I challenge you, get out there and do it. It's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. And I wish you the best of luck in your search. Again, please let me know if I missed anything on the list. But I appreciate you for watching. And who knows, maybe a video coming up, I'll be riding a Dina. I don't know. Can't call it. But we'll catch you on the next one. If you do ride, remember, you got to keep that rubber side down. If you don't ride, I mean, what the hell are you waiting for? Get yourself on a frickin' motorcycle. Come on. Take that course. Jump on a bike. You got nothing to lose. Just get out there and ride. I'll jump off my soapbox now. Y'all take care. Peace.